We can be friends, and you can still criticize me.
Yeah.
But you have Keemstar and Scarce who are like, H3's a hypocrite
Oh,
because he said nigger on his podcast. It's like, dude, you're fucking. You call yourself a news source. Like, get fucking real. You're
YouTube
just
news.
So.
Yeah, if you let Keemstar and Scarce come into your life, there's something else going on there. Those guys are news for children. They're fucking Nickelodeon.
But it's like it's frustrating because it's like
it is frustrating.
I have nothing to apologize for, and somehow now I'm getting more shit than PewDiePie. I reached out to him before I did the podcast. I was like, "Hey, do you have any comments? Do you want to talk about it? Because I'm going to talk about it." He's like, "No, I'm posting my apology video." And after I posted my video, and apparently he watched it, unlike Keemstar and Scarce and all of his 12-year-old fans who watch it and just want to get butthurt about anything. It's been quite annoying because you have people like Keemstar and Scarce who are your peers, and they'll DM you. Like Keemstar DM'd me 2 days ago, and he's like, "Hey, how are you, buddy? I haven't talked to you in a while." I'm like, "I'm fine, dude." And then the next day, he's like, "H3's a hypocrite. I didn't watch the podcast, but this guy says he's a hypocrite, and I didn't have any content today, so I'm going to post a video, and I don't really care about what it actually means. I'm news, but I don't actually look at things beyond surface value. I'm Keemstar. But I make news for 12-year-olds.
He really wanted to know how you were feeling, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, he just wanted to, like, be on the same page.
N-word news for 14-year-olds. Come over here, and we'll give you all the best stuff.
Take it from me. Take it from me, Keemstar, who has actually used the N-word in a derogatory term. PewDiePie did nothing wrong.
Come the fuck on. It's not a multi-layered fucking issue. Don't say the N-word.
It's not that complicated.
Just don't say it.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Thank you.
It's not that complicated.
That's what. It's just a word.
And even before Keemstar and Scarce made these plebeian videos without even watching my podcast, who just want to appeal to the 12-year-old fans and get clickbait views, everyone was like, "It's just a word. It's just a word. How could you throw your friend under the bus?"
Go tell that to a.
And to Keemstar and to Scarce, shame on you. You're my peers. You take yourself seriously. You made a fucking joke of yourself. I have no respect for either of you. You know what? If you think I'm wrong, if you think that I'm a racist and a hypocrite, if you didn't bother to watch the podcast and you downvoted and you left a mean comment and you called me a hypocrite, fuck off.
Unsubscribe. Yeah,
don't watch. Don't watch.
Because we'll have a lot less of that shit to deal with in the future.
Enjoy Keemstar, the pinnacle of logic and sanity on YouTube.
Yeah.
Go enjoy his fucking show.
Bye-bye.
Where everything he says is well researched and rational and reasoned. Keemstar.
We'll see you in a month.
The fucking
when you resubscribe.
guy that looks like
you dumb bitches.
Yeah.
When you guys did that podcast, did you think that was going to lead to a bunch of people going, "Yeah, but what about?" Actually,
well, I had some premonition, but not to the level where Keemstar and Scarce were basically clickbaiting about it and acting like I was the great betrayer of YouTube.
That shit drives me fucking crazy.
Oh, it's pathetic.
Shame
on them.
If your whole career is based on trying to obscure other people's messages, then you don't really
they just
have a
reduce
clear message.
They reduce it to the most dramatic clickbait title.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, because that's what sells.
Yeah.
So you have to boil it down to something that's way simpler than what it is.
I mean, I can see why Keem would do it because he's been dealing with that shit for a long time.
Oh, yeah, say the N-word in a derogatory mean insult is fucking normal.
In a heated gaming moment.
Oh, Ethan's a hypocrite. Fuck off. That unsubscribe button is right down there. Click it and go subscribe to Keemstar. Hit that bell and enjoy the ride. And in 3 years, when you grow up, come back here because I'll be waiting. The H3H3 production has always been about logical. We break it down and we think about it. That's why the social justice warrior criticism comes in. You're going to tell me, who's been making fun and lambasting and discrediting these people for years, that I don't have this right?
Right.
Fuck off.
Right.
Listen to the fucking podcast. Keemstar's your source of factual information. Disconnect your internet, dude.
Well, their moms will have to because it's in their name.
Yeah. Disconnect the internet. Go play Halo. Fuck up. I am not sorry. Think for yourself. That's what this is all about. Oh, Keemstar's the pinnacle of free thought. Drama alert. Welcome to the stroke victim nation.
You're not watching fucking TRL.
What a fucking
over
loser.
Here. You're watching actual professional comedians with their hot takes.
This is a fucking nearly 40-year-old man who thrives on making videos about Jake Paul. Let's turn to him for the news. Fuck off. I'm pissed off, dude. And I got nothing to apologize for. And it's part of the internet that's just so fucked that someone can just take like, oh, me saying nigger and a podcast when I'm referring it, when it's irrelevant to the conversation, and put it close to that and post it. And then someone like Keemstar is like, let's
look,
get some
he said it
here.
Too.
Yeah. Look, yeah, exactly. There's no...
As if he's the moral authority.
Anyway.
Hey, man, I have no idea what you said about me because I personally haven't seen it yet. All I know is a bunch of people are tweeting me, say that you're talking shit about me. I really hope that's not true, because if it's true, oh man, we're gonna have to expose another snake. Snakes be slithering.
Understand why everyone's getting so upset. We can be friends and you can still criticize me.
Yeah.
But you have Keemstar and Scares who are like, H3's a hypocrite because he said nigger on his podcast. It's like, dude, you're fucking... you call yourself a news source. Like, get fucking real.
Okay, H3H3, let's get real. Did I call you a hypocrite? Let's find out.
How H3H3 uploaded this podcast to YouTube and it has over 13,000 dislikes. I have never seen H3H3 or Ethan get this much hate. People are furious with him because he went hard at PewDiePie, saying, well, this is what he said, roll it.
I don't think Felix is a racist person, but god damn, he really kind of just was really comfortable using that word. Like, you're reaching for all these words, right? And you're like, oh, let me just like a little N-bomb for you. I mean, I know this is a point a lot of people say, but it certainly seems like it's not the first time he's used that word in that context. Yeah, man, he really just dropped the N-bomb, like, straight up. And the way he used it was just awful.
Now, the reason why people are so mad is because they think that Ethan, H3H3, is being a hypocrite because on his podcast, he said the N-word too.
Now, am I saying that you're being a hypocrite? No, I am not. I am saying that people are mad at you and they're disliking your podcast because they are claiming that you are a hypocrite. Let's just search H3H3 hypocrisy, okay? Look at all these videos. Look at all these videos. This is just this week. This is just this week. Ethan, I call myself a news source because I report the news. And this is the news. People are calling you a hypocrite. Not me, but people in the community are. And they're making videos on it. And I'm reporting what's actually taking place.
It's been quite annoying. Because you have people like Keemstar and Scares who are your peers, and they'll DM you. Like, Keemstar DM'd me 2 days ago, and he's like, hey, how are you, buddy? I haven't talked to you in a while. I'm like, I'm fine, dude. And then the next day, he's like, H3's a hypocrite.
Again, I've already established that I didn't call you a hypocrite, all right? I just reported that other people were, all right? This is some bullshit. I know you're drinking, but dude, you owe me an apology for this one. When I hit you up in the DMs, Ethan, I was like, hey man, I haven't talked to you in a while. That was genuine, bro. That was genuine, bro. And if you were mad at how I reported the story, you should have hit me up in the DMs. You could have hit me up at any time, all right? But I didn't call you a hypocrite. I simply reported that people were calling you a hypocrite and people were giving you hate long before I covered the story.
I think that I'm a racist and a hypocrite. If you didn't bother to watch the podcast and you downvoted and you left a mean comment and you called me a hypocrite, fuck off.
Unsubscribe.
Yeah, don't watch. Don't watch.
Because we'll have a lot less of that shit to deal with in the future.
Enjoy Keemstar, the pinnacle of logic and sanity on YouTube.
Yeah.
Go enjoy his fucking show.
Bye-bye.
Where everything he says is well researched and rational and reasoned.
Okay, but I already proved what you just said was wrong. But I've already proved, Ethan, what you just said. You made multiple claims in the stream saying that I called you a hypocrite, and that's not true. That is simply not true. So you look really stupid saying that shit.
Scares were basically clickbaiting about it and acting like I was the great portrayer of YouTube.
That shit.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Your message.
They reduce it to the most dramatic clickbait title.
Right, because that's what sells.
Yeah.
So you have to boil it down to something that's way simple.
Okay. Maybe a fair point. My title was H3H3 versus PewDiePie, but I mean, if you watch that podcast, it really seems that way. I mean, H3H3 went hard on PewDiePie. And then also, somewhere in there, I can't find the part, but Ethan calls all my fans 12-year-olds. I mean, that is just pure manipulation. If you want to win an argument with someone online, act like they're illegitimate because their fans are 12 years old. Just act like that. You're a joke, bro. This shit is fucking sad.
Who thrives on making videos about Jake Paul. Let's turn to him for the news.
Oh my god, bro. Dude, this is your channel, dude. Alright, this is your channel. Jake Paul, Jake Paul, Jake Paul, Jake Paul, Jake Paul. Now, clearly, I've made way more videos on Jake Paul because I run a show called Drama Alert, alright? So if there's drama going on, I have to report it, alright? And for the most part, most of the drama this summer has been all about Jake Paul. And I'm assuming this is why you've made these 5 videos about Jake Paul as well. I reported a story that people were calling you a hypocrite because people are calling you a hypocrite. They are. They just are. Let's talk about H3H3's hypocrisy towards PewDiePie. The hypocrisy of H3H3. I mean, just look at this. Look at this. This is all this week. I understand that you're mad that your podcast on PewDiePie got dislikes, but it had dislikes on it before I even reported it. When I reported it, it had 13,000 dislikes. 13,000, bro. Look at these comments, dude. Like, I've lost all respect for you. If I search hypocrisy, all right, in here, I'm going to find so many comments, bro. I never called you a hypocrite. I never once called you a hypocrite. I only reported that people are calling you a hypocrite. And the fact that you have pushed all this hate that you're getting on me makes you look so damn weak, bro. And the fact that you're attacking me makes you look so damn weak, bro. And I'm not going to call you a hypocrite right now in this Twitter video, but I will say this. You make videos criticizing people. Your whole channel is making fun of people and criticizing people. And when you're criticized, what do? Blame somebody else. Blame me. When I'm innocent as fuck, dude. Dude, this is really bad for you, bro. It's bad.
Hey guys, I just got home. I was planning on making an H3H3 video defending myself, but I don't even know if I need to. I mean, like 90% of the people on Twitter are calling Ethan a liar because he lied, all right? If you search Keemstar and H3H3 on YouTube for videos in the last 24 hours, they're all negative against Ethan. None of them are negative against me. Do I even need to defend myself? I mean, the proof's right there. Like, you know, Ethan said that I called him a hypocrite. No, I didn't. That was a blatant lie. Ethan not just attacked me, but attacked my fans, which is so fucked up. He said that my fans are 12-year-olds, and it's like, bro, how do you not understand that a lot of people that watch me also watch you? You literally called your own fans, Ethan, fucking 12-year-olds. And the whole reason why Ethan even tried to call my fans 12 years old is to devalidate their opinions that, you know, a lot of people are saying that he's a hypocrite. I didn't say that, right? But a lot of people are. So if he can manipulate the situation thinking, well, anybody that thinks I'm a hypocrite is a little kid and they're coming from Keemstar, then he can make all those points seem like they're invalid because they're just coming from kids. And also, because he's getting a lot of hate right now, he tried to use me as a scapegoat to send all the hate my way. Well, it's not working, Ethan. Like, I'm not getting any hate at all. There are a few tweets, and I'm talking like under 10 tweets that I have seen at me saying, Ethan will destroy you. But, you know, who would say that type of thing? A little kid who is not defending me, but defending you. Yikes! Then last night he said, Keemstar's a 40-year-old who makes Jake Paul videos. Well, bro, you made like 6 Jake Paul videos yourself. And I looked it up. I don't know if this information's 100% correct, but it looks like, according to the internet, you're 32 years old. I'm 35. You're only 3 years younger than me, Ethan. At the end of the day, H3H3 has been proven to be lying about what he said about me. He's trying to shift the hate that he's getting onto me because I don't think he can take criticism well. And also, do I need to make a video defending myself? No, I don't think I even have to because everyone already is. So thank you guys for defending me. Thank you for being over 12. Are you okay, bro? I'm actually worried about you, bro. I think maybe you're having like a mental breakdown. And I'm not saying that as like a meme or a joke. I'm saying that because there's some really strange behavior coming from you, dude. Let's put the cliff notes out there. You called PewDiePie out for saying the N-word. You're pretty harsh on him and you got some hate. People in the community were calling you a hypocrite. Multiple videos of people calling you a hypocrite. Comments on your podcast calling you a hypocrite, and 13,000 dislikes. Myself and Scarce, we run the story, and we report that people are calling you a hypocrite because you went hard at PewDiePie, and we explained this is why you're getting all this dislikes and hate. You then go on the podcast last night, and you say, Keemstar and Scarce called me a hypocrite. Wah. But you didn't say that once, you said it multiple times, and it's just a lie. You just lied, and everyone knows that you lied, and it's just proven because you just watched my video and you're like, oh wait, Keemstar never said that. H3H3's lying. But you go beyond that. You call all my fans 12-year-olds, which is wild, dude, because we have a lot of the same fans, so you literally called your own fans 12-year-olds. And you did it in a very manipulative way, you know? Basically, you said anybody criticizing you and calling you a hypocrite is a 12-year-old. So you could delegitimize anybody's argument. Oh, they're just little kids. I'm right and they're wrong because they're little kids. And then you try to manipulate even more by saying, the only reason why I'm getting hate is because Scarce and Keemstar. Which doesn't make sense at all because we're running stories that you're already getting hate. Like, I didn't get into a DeLorean and go back to the future and then report on the hate that I already gave. That doesn't make sense. And then you use a leafy line. Keemstar's just a 40-year-old who makes Jake Paul videos. Everyone says, was that H3H3 or Leafy? Now you were drunk, so everyone expected you to apologize today. But nope, you doubled down. And now that nobody's talking about it on Twitter, he says, I like H3H3 and I like Keemstar. He doesn't pick a side, so you unfollow him? And instead of apologizing to me, you unfollow me? This isn't like you, bro. This isn't like you. You might be having a mental breakdown right now. I'm just warning you. Yeah, I just want to say to the few people that are tweeting me saying, okay, Keemstar, stop. You keep talking about it, you're being a baby. Nah, bro, this dude said some fucking awful shit about me that was not true. I'm innocent. I have every right now to just clown on this dude, make fun of this dude. I have every right. He gave me the license to shoot at this motherfucker nonstop. If I did anything wrong, if I was wrong in any way in this situation, yeah, I should probably shut my fucking mouth and apologize for what I did wrong. But it just isn't that way, is it? It's he who's wrong. And until he like acknowledges that he's wrong and stops being a baby, I have every right to clown on him. We all have every right to fucking make fun of him. Unless Ethan comes out and says, hey man, I'm having a mental breakdown. I'm having some mental health issues. If that's the case, then we probably shouldn't pick on him. We should probably leave him be. But as far as I'm concerned, I have no proof of that. It just seems like this guy won't admit that he's wrong. Refuses to admit that he's wrong. It seems like he just wants to blame everyone else for his problems and all his hate. So, we all have a green light to make fun of him. We just do. Gila, all right, I get that you're defending Ethan, like any good girlfriend or wife would do that, so like, I totally understand it. But I just want to point out to you guys that you're not better than anyone else. You're not Jesus, you're not Allah, you're not God, all right? So when y'all fuck up, you gotta do what everyone else does when they fuck up. You gotta apologize, you gotta eat crow. Your boy Ethan lied about me. Your boy Ethan attacked me. Your boy Ethan attacked my fans. Totally unjust, totally uncalled for. So you can't just go sit up on your high horse now and say, he won't stop talking about it on Twitter. You want me to stop talking about it? You want people to stop picking on you? Then do what everyone else has to do when they fuck up. Apologize, admit that you're wrong. But you guys won't do that, will you? Because you're better than everyone else. You're never wrong. We're never gonna see apology from you, either one of you, for what you said about me, even though everyone has seen it and knows 100% what Ethan said in that podcast is wrong. And it's going to be hilarious to watch both of you never, ever, ever apologize, because it's gonna show this whole fucking community that you feel like you're better than everyone else.
Remember, bitches, context matters. Look, Ethan didn't defend himself, therefore there's no other side. That's just irresponsible, lazy journalism. I know, it's drama alert. And depending on what day you're talking to Keem, it's either news entertainment or it's real journalism. It just depends on the situation of the bind that he's trying to get out of. Keemstar did not call Ethan a hypocrite, but he only presented the hypocrite narrative. And there is another narrative out there. It's really simple. One of Keemstar's attacks on H3H3 in his Twitter video, Ethan says this: PewDiePie seems really comfortable using that word in that context. That context is the context of saying it out of anger, out of nowhere, during a video game. The context that Ethan used it in was the context of his guest being actually famous for it. He just didn't spit it out of anger during a video game. There are two separate contexts. Remember, context matters. At least it mattered back in April. Failed to point that out in the video, and probably deliberately so. Keem hates Ethan. He always has, and the only reason he had him on the Baited podcast is because he had a bone to pick with Leafy. Think about this. It's such a stone joke. I'm not saying you're a hypocrite. Well, I can't say you're a hypocrite because the whole Alex is an N-word thing. But here's all the evidence saying you're a hypocrite. And I don't know. I'm just reporting the news. I'm not looking into it. I'm not actually looking into exactly what you said. I mean, we had a fit when this was done to PewDiePie by the Wall Street Journal. I guess it's okay if it's drama alert. Saying you're a white supremacist, but here you are in some Nazi gear saying, oh, there you are talking to Hitler. I'm not saying it, but look, there's the evidence. It's irresponsible journalism. It's the same goddamn thing the Wall Street Journal did. I mean, come on. Look, I wish Ethan would defend himself, but he probably thinks he's above it. He basically said that he was above it during the Baited podcast, that he didn't want to do it because it drags his channel down. I don't think that's a good plan of attack. I don't think it's a good plan at all. But it doesn't mean there's not another side. And yes, that is drama alert and Scarce's responsibility. They fucked this up, and I got even more and more YouTubers to take down later.